Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today's video going to be taking a look at the SK games that we recently played yesterday. So yesterday's video I did show the Code Magic games, and then today I'm going to be showing the SK games. So SK Gaming, if you guys didn't know, a really good team consisting of YDE, Sky and Shill. And at the minute they're our biggest competitors because they're the ones behind Clash and Code Magic, and they're the ones that we need to overtake to get that third place and to get to the World Finals. So they're definitely our biggest rivals at the minute. So every single win against SK is the most crucial ones. As long as we keep bettering their performance, we're going to be making it to Worlds. So that is the main aim at the minute. So if you guys are kind of wondering on how we can get to the World Finals, that is how, just by bettering their results, qualifying every single time, because they're the ones that have pulled behind Clash and Code Magic. So we want to keep continuing that. So yeah, let's I'm going to be going through the games just one by one, giving my thoughts. You've probably seen it on Tom's channel and you've probably watched it already, but just want to give my thoughts and whatnot on what went down. So let's jump into the first game. Okay guys, so going into the first game, it's Super Stadium Brawl. So the bans to notice for this one are B and Sprout. So normally, as I said before, we kind of tend to ban Sprout. I know a lot of other teams tend to ban Sprout as well, but there's no really point risking it and not banning Sprout. So they actually banned B. We hadn't really prepped for that, and that's one thing that SK Gaming tend to do. We tend to kind of switch up their bans, so we're kind of prepared for it at the same. But really, B, we do like playing B, but at the same time, I'd like to consider myself an accomplished Gene for sure, and I definitely played a good Gene inside of these games. But yeah, so we kind of predicted that we're going more tanky comp. I've seen a lot of Poco double tank on their side of things for scrims. And I mean, we probably shouldn't have brought out a Shelly first game. Probably a bit too obvious on our side of things, just because teams know that we like this Shelly comp, so kind of a bit too obvious on our side of things. But a Shield does pull me there. I remember me asking if Gene has pull, and then just immediately after I get pulled straight away. But nonetheless, we're going to be pushing it up here. Semantic has super, so I can just pull literally anyone into us and get an easy pull. Well, an easy kill with a super chain. So as you guys probably know, Shelly's just not used at all in competitive at the minute. So the main thing we're communicating is how many shots Semantic is away from super, how many shots I'm away from super, and as long as me and Semantic are constantly talking to each other, telling when we should pull and whatnot, it should be okay. But even against a Jackie, Shelly it's still a hard matchup. You still have to have your super light every single time, because Jackie can light free. I think she can 3-tap Shelly or even 4-tap, so it's kind of crazy. You don't want to be caught off guard by Jackie at all, because he's still going to get melted. She has a lot of damage, and she has a high amount of health. She has about 8k with that second star power, so definitely not a brawler to be messed with at all. They're in a really good position here. I actually get a pull and the Shield misses his, but at the minute we're all super low. I don't even know what killed me. I think YD Spike luckily killed me then, and then again luckily killed Tom. So I mean, kind of lucky on their side of things, but they do manage to get a goal in the last 25 seconds. I just think the main way we went wrong is just by the comp, really. I mean, we still could win this. A few misplays, probably on that side of thing. I just died Semantic. I don't know. I think it's just a bit chaotic. It was our first game of the day, so we're bound to get a bit nervous. They've already played a game against not SK, against Code Magic before this, so they kind of already have their nerves out of the way. So first game, not really the best. Comp choice by us, not really the best either. But let's go into the next one. Alright, into the next game. So we've decided to go with Spike this time, literally mirroring comp, just because we're not really played too much Spike, to be honest, but Spike's just good overall. He's good against lane brawlers like Sandy, Ems, other brawlers like that, and overall just really good tank killer and solid choice. And then at a minute, Semantic's just going in ham. We just managed to get some really quick kills there, so well played for Semantic and me and Tom as well, just for noticing that. So a nice early goal. It's a common theme again. This was the match we played before Code Magic, I'd like to point out. So this was the most important one. We didn't really, it would be good to win against Code Magic in the final, but our main goal for this, we were going to be happy either way, as long as we beat SK, because as I said, they're our main competitor. So this literally was a must-win game for both teams. This was the game that everyone was really looking at, because as I said, we're the biggest rivals at the minute. So Tom going to get pulled there by Sky. At least he takes him down. So it's a decent super from Tom. And then pushing up here, I do pull the M's. I maybe shouldn't have knocked the M's back in, but I don't think he would have scored it anyway. I remember the commentator picking up on that. I don't think he would have scored anyway. I just didn't want to die when I pulled, because I didn't really have too many shots. It was just kind of like a last ditch kind of pull there. So I've got my pull back straight away, so it doesn't really matter. I'll pull YD again. My Gene plays were actually really good here. A lot of people started to, especially Tom as well, taking the mick out of my Gene plays. But I mean, 2 months ago my Gene was really rusty. I just think I weren't the best, I wasn't playing the best Gene, but now I've kind of learned to keep my patience again. I think it was just me getting a bit too big-headed with my Gene plays, so definitely back on form with my Gene for sure. But now SpenLC going in, it's kind of vital he keeps the pressure, but at the same time, he's just died there. But we kill Sky there, so in a decent position. They have pushed up really well. So here with YDE, I know I can take him out because I've got my gadget that can heal me up, and I'm able to take him out there. And SpenLC getting a kill there as well. So in a really good position at the minute. We don't see a lot of Ems, to be honest. Ems is a really good brawler choice, but a lot of comps, as I said before in previous videos, that people tend to go comps that counter Ems now. So it's kind of risky to play Ems just because the meta is so dependent on countering her, especially when she's in play. But Tom got to go down again. I pull YDE again. So that game, kind of just cycling my pulls over and over again, really outplaying them. But 10 seconds left. They have the ball here with really good pressure. I do knock him off the ball, and then I get a clutch pull on a shield there. He probably couldn't score. It was going to be really close, but I pulled him, and it kind of messed up his shots, so able to win that one. Okay, so it's 1-1 in this set currently. So we've actually gone for the mirror comp, both teams. We just didn't really want to switch it up just because it's probably a bit too risky. But SpenLC going in there with a nice double kill, and that pull as well from SpenLC, making sure I can get the goal there. So really clutch on his side of things. That's kind of a good thing about Jackie. You can get a really good opening play when the enemy team don't suspect it, especially when you've got like gadgets. So SpenLC going to go aggro again. Probably a little too aggro, goes down there. Tom goes down as well. So not really the best position. At least Tom got that Jackie down. Else, if he didn't get that Jackie down, we've probably been in a rough position because that would have been a 3 versus 1. So at least he got that kill there. So in a good position. We've scored really early again. I just corner the ball because there's so much at stake. You can't really risk doing anything wrong inside of his games. You just got to play it safe. It's kind of the main theme, especially in high pressure games. You see a lot of people not trying to make the risky plays, but SpenLC here going in way too aggressive. I mean, he's still going to get a respawn, and that's kind of the thing with Jackie. But then again, we push up and Jackie tries to go through. I get a pull on Sky, and then I use my gadget, so he can't use his attack. So basically, I just not allowing him to get like one shot. So Shield again missing pull, but I get the pull on him there. So in a really good position again. That's kind of the main theme. When it's a Gene versus Gene, it all comes down to who hits the Gene pulls. And if you're not hitting them Gene pulls, you're going to get the stick in the chat. So Gene definitely, people say it's an also-aim brawler. It is at the same time. I do actually aim a lot of my shots diagonally, but it's all about timing and knowing when to pull, who to pull, communicate with your teammates. So it's a really important brawler to play, because if you're going to be missing them pulls, you're going to be the one that's going to be getting the stick at the end of the day, because he's the most vital. But they're going to get the goal there. I just feel like we just collapsed really easily there. But 40 seconds left. We have a lot of time on our hands. So I'm going to be looking for the pull on Sky here. SpenLC going to be going up. I remember in voice chat, I say I can pull this Jackie here. And SpenLC notices that opportunity, goes in and gets the kill on the shield and flicks it into the goal. So really well played from SpenLC and me and Tom as well. Really good communication and teamwork. Okay, so into the second set. So Hot Potato, not one of our best maps, but they're actually running the shield star power, which I actually come to think of it is probably the better star power on this map for sure. But at the minute, I got told just to go forward. One thing about Daryl, he can't really spend too much time defending, but they're just going full aggro. SpenLC with a nice kill, but at the minute, they've just got so much damage because it was 3v1. We kind of went down, which is a bit unfortunate, but YDE going to be staying alive there. It's still getting some nice damage on the save. And then YDE jumping, which is really clutch, and he has super, and he's able to finish it. That was just literally such a chaotic game. We literally ended straight away. I could have finished there safe, but that was a nice play from YDE to finish it off. Tom maybe could have killed him, but it was really close anyway. Just a poor defense on our side of things. Let's hop into the next. Alright, into the next game. So you notice a common theme. I think literally every single set we lost the first one. So we really need to work on that. I think it's more of a nerves thing, but I mean, we recognise that it's a 3 versus 2 on a safe, and it's just base race. So we know in this situation, this is a perfect example on how to play heist. As long as all of us are staying alive, we're always going to win that matchup, just because there's literally 3 ballers versus 2. And if it's a mirror comp as well, we're going to be out base racing on 100%. I've got a rolling reload star power. We're going to be melting that. So definitely watch that one, guys, because that's where you want to play heist, noticing when to leave brawlers, and that was pretty epic. Okay, so 2 really quick base races. So that's kind of crazy. I don't really see too many base races, but same comps again. This is like the only comp you can really go, which is the best for this. But I'm going to get a decent matchup against Skyrix there. I've got my super already, but now on defense, kind of struggling. She was just able to walk up into it, which is kind of confusing. I don't know how they managed to do that every single time. I think we need to probably work on that, because BB on that left hand side should just be able to shut that Daryl down pretty easily. So at the minute I'm stuck on defense, which is not what I want to happen. I don't know who to go for here. It's kind of a sticky situation. I'm just trying to roll in, get some pressure back. I get my super again. And now at the minute Tom's doing work up there though, and they're both super low. So I know I don't need to heal up, I just need to keep chipping them down. And it's still super weak, so I know I can roll in here. So it's just YDE versus us two. I need to go back and heal up though. Tom doing a good job. Semantic's going to be just leaving YDE, because he knows by the time we're all up, we're going to be beating this base race. So really well played from Semantic and Tom. It's just moments like that which make you a good heist player, just recognising that if it's a 3v1 on the safe, you're going to be winning that. So really well played from my teammates, managing to clutch up some really quick games there, so needed to think fast. Alright, into the third set. So mirror comp again. This is kind of the other comp you want to go. Normally you can go like the old generic comp used to be Tick instead of Jackie, but because Jackie's in play with that gadget, you don't want to go Tick, it's way too risky. But Semantic getting double team now, got a nice shot on YDE, and then another nice shot on Sky. So I actually love this map. Canal Grande is really good if you're a good Piper and Brock for sure. And Semantic's a really good Piper and a Brock, but he's currently on a Jackie. He's been playing well with Jackie. I get a nice snipe on YDE, but they're going to get the better trade because they got that mid star at the beginning. Tom just narrowly surviving there. So at the minute, only 1 star down. We've got literally the whole game, and then Semantic going in again there. Probably a bit too aggro because there's 3 people shooting him against. Literally, we didn't really have the right positioning to back him up there. So I mean, we're only down 3 stars. We only need to pick off Sky or YDE, and we're all even. YDE literally barely surviving there on 200 HP. She was going to be jumping back there, and then I nearly got a snipe, but Sky tanked it really well. So I'm just going to break this up. I need some nice clean shots. So I'm going to be staying on this side. Tom nearly going down there, so Semantic just going to be staying there. They know they can't really push up because I think he's still got another gadget. So at the minute it's still 40 seconds left. Just going to be trying to pick off someone. We've still got a long time to get that kill. So they've already pinned back in their spawn, even with Semantic not even moving it up. But as I said, you've got a lot of time. We don't want to just get a kill now and then push back, because that's going to be screwed. We need to wait until like the last 15 seconds to get a kill and then run back. So a shield really weak again. YDE literally 1 shot, and I remember here missing my shots. It was kind of hard. It was juking left and right, good jukes from YDE, and then a push up because I know they're both really weak. Get a snipe on YDE, and then nearly getting a shield there, which was really clutch. And then I remember in this situation, Semantic got a nice super on Sky, and Tom nearly taking him down, which was so close. I remember Semantic pulling him and me shouting in the VC to shoot him there because we could have got the kill. But that was really close anyway, and draw in that one. Alright, so into the next game, that was a draw in that first one, so really close. Didn't manage to get the clutch kill in the end, but could have got that kill on Sky. So they're going to triple lane, we're going for the 2 lane 1. I kind of think this is the best one because we can pinch them all the way around. But I'm just trying to get some nice snipes, but we've got to be careful for Semantic because all of them have a line of sight on him and all 3 of them can shoot. So he tries to pull one of them towards so we can get some nice shots, but I'm going to snipe his shield there. And then again, I've just got a positioning. I think I'm going to get another kill in a second here. Goes to SpenLC. Yeah, got a nice snipe on YDE again. So a really good start from us, managing to get the picks off, and then nearly getting another kill on a shield. But I mean, a nice super from Tom, nearly killing YDE. But we've got position here. The thing about Canal Grande is all about positioning. We've got them pinned back in the spawn with 1 minute left. We've got the lead. We're literally in the perfect position here. So I remember Semantic calling us to go over to the left and he go over to the right. The 1v1 Jackie, it's not really a skillful matchup, but they're going to be duking it out there. I get sniped once, but Shield barely surviving there. Tom getting a nice pick on Sky there. I think Tom played really well there to recognise that we'll kind of find that left hand side and he can afford to get the kill there. Semantic going to be using his gadget there and getting YDE down. Really well played from Semantic again. Playing a good Jackie. Jackie's all about positioning and then noticing when to push up. But I remember Tom saying push up here and super. And I remember I really didn't want to do it because I knew Jackie would just do exactly that. Maybe should have just jumped over to the right side or something, but I thought it was kind of safe. Not really best play on my side of things. Just give him 3-4 stars there. But at the minute, we're in a decent position. Only, well, Tom and Semantic can die and we'll still be drawing. So still really good at the moment. Semantic's just going to be using his presence to pressure him back, just staying behind that wall, and then me and Tom are going to be working to pinch Sky, because if Semantic goes down, it's going to be hard for him to stay alive, so we need to get that kill. Tom's going to get a clutch kill on Sky there, so he's able to get us to win. So a good play from us. Did mess up a few mistakes there, but still decent in the end. Alright, so into the second game of this set. It is match point for us, so we decided to switch it up. We thought that they would think that we would stay the same, so just decided to change things up for sure. Semantic's going to get a kill on Sky, but he needs to get out in this situation. I don't know if he's going to be able to get out. I remember Shield going super aggro, but there's literally no way he was going to survive that. I told Tom just to come with me, he's going to get that kill, and we're going to get a better matchup, because if I die and then Tom gets that kill, we're always going to get the positive star trade instead of elixir trade. Shout out to OJ, but at the minute we're in a really good position at 6-5. Kind of getting pinned back a little bit, but Semantic doing a good job of keeping Sky down there. Waddy with a nice super. I remember Tom saying to give me some cover fire, I need to heal up a little bit before I get back into the action. So nice from Tom, nearly managing to get the kill on Waddy there, so really well played from him. At a minute, just looking for some snipes. I remember Semantic saying he's just going to go 1v1 that Jackie, and then it's just down to me and Tom. It's just an awkward standoff. We're up by 1. They need to make the play, so in Bounty, it's always good to get the lead, especially on maps like this, because the enemy team is going to have to chase you the whole game. It's down to them to make the play, so as long as you kind of staying back really and letting them come into your shots, it's going to be fine. So at the moment, I'm just looking for a few snipes. Not really got too much grass. I don't want to go too aggro. I don't want to be costing us a win, so I'm just being careful. And then Semantic down in the corner. He's going to be losing his 1v1 at Jackie matchup. I don't remember him saying in VC, but he was losing it. I think it was really close. He could have got him there. It was only available early. I'm messing up my words there. Sky only survived on 140 HP, so it was really close. But I get a good snipe on Sky, clutching it up in the end. Shooting backwards was a hard snipe to get, but hit it first time. So at a minute, we're in a good position. Literally 6 seconds left. They have to make the move. I get some nice snipes on Wadi and Shill. Shill has to jump up and he dies. So really clutch from my teammates. Well played to us. We performed as well as we trained for. Alright guys, this is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Some quick games there. I mean, in practices we kind of knew our strategies and whatnot, and kind of played it to perfection on how we trained and whatnot. So really well played for my teammates. Managed to pick up the win. As I said, that was the most important game by far. We really needed to win that one. So as long as we won that one, we're kind of happy, but we really wanted to get the winner overall. But well played it to Semantic and Tom, and big shout out to Kano, our coach. Does a lot of underlying work that a lot of people don't obviously realise because he's not one of the players, but definitely a big shout out to him. He did help us a lot. But as you guys probably see behind me as well, I'm redecorating. I'm going to have a couple of shelves and backgrounds, so I'm going to be changing my setup a little bit. I've got a new mic. I'm going to be testing it out tomorrow, see if that's any good, and then going to be upgrading my audio even more in a few weeks to come. So definitely stay tuned for that. I've had a bad mic for a while, so looking to upgrade my setup. Finally catching some good views on YouTube now, and getting some good content out. So I believe in about a month's time I will be trying to do YouTube and content creation and other things full time. So definitely look out for some really good videos. I'm going to be doing a lot more guides, a lot more trophy pushing tips, so definitely subscribe for that. And let me know down in the comment section below what videos you want to see from me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.